Welcome to the Academia.
Behold! The wind rises upon the gale. Verdict is... Behold! Wretched vermin! How amusing! I wasn't done.
Hunter.
Too slow. The wind rises. Quit following me. Fundamentally speaking, there's little difference between snow and rain, yet people lavish praise only upon the former. Fate can be truly arbitrary. Too slow. Huh. You even want this?
Animal test 6308.
Company, fall in! Charge!
I want to help.
Behold! Too slow. Quit following me. Too slow. The wind rises.
Time for retribution!
Enhanced Animal Module 75. Stand.
Behold!
You dare to gaze upon me?
Oz, reveal thyself.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
The wind rises.
Burn!
Absorption test.
We'll need more where that came from.
name is Xiangling. I'm a Everything's...
Behold! Squall Fury, know your place!
Nice and spicy! You're toast!
The wind rises. Bow your head!
I'll protect us. Ready, steady, go!
Behold! Know your place!
Bubba, get them! Come on, we can do it!
Squall and Fury, bow your head! The wind rises. Upon the gale.
You're toast!
Behold!
You dare to gaze upon me?
Ready, steady, go!
The wind rises. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world.
Hello!
You should really bring the knife. Favonius with you next time. Listen, as long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what...
Unsightly insects! Squall and Fury!
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Ah, children, come, come. You've arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no, no. You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
A gift? For Paimon?
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it. When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds. That simply won't do. Especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you. Fortunately, I have not yet grown so... Oh, I will not... The teapot that you entered previously...
So, in the eyes of an...
But that's enough nostalgia for...
That's right!
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need... What's more, I doubt that... Well, for starters, I require some... You would have to dig downward, but almost no one has been able to... Even more difficult to... In any case, Smaragdus Jadeite is an Adepti treasure, and the Adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans. Goodness knows if that...
Well, since you're an Adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help, they must be an Adeptus too, right?
Yes. I suppose she does count as an Adeptus.
She counts?
Oh,
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yen Fei. She's the one helping run some air. Yen Fei, I believe you already heard of the Traveler and...
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liu's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui. Before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny. A shame that we didn't meet sooner. If we had, well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you. Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yenfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes, here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy. If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
All right, Yenfei, all right. Let's get to the business at hand. You'll have to excuse Yenfei.
Paimon was gonna ask the same question. You seem really different from the ones we've met before.
An Adeptus? I guess, kinda. My old man said he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom. They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts to protect Leo at Harbor and all that stuff? What do you mean he just went back to get married?
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the wedding gift, apparently. Anyway, let's not dwell on that.
Is that so? Yenfei.
I know, Granny, you've told me Hold on.
Whoa.
Commercial consultant Krussel. A Snezhnayan merchant who... He mentioned that he was So, I guess I'll go look for him. With any luck... Oh, you want to join me? I suppose...
Wow. Best we be a little...
Behold!
Hello, Mr. Crossell. How's business been?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice.
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now,
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, in the end, Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize, I've already rented them out to a lady named Chiao. If you'd like to inspect them, you may have to wait.
Wait, isn't Smaragdus jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Chiao. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must compensate me for its full original value. In return, I included a clause that guarantees the Smaragdus jadeite is genuine, with a
guaranteed genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be false. Yes, these terms are very clear indeed.
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
In that case, might you know where Miss Chow lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hairpins.
Oh, of course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell. We'll be off now.
You can't beat the atmosphere.
The wind rises.
Oh, whatever shall I do? Yes, that's me. Is there something?
How do you do, Monsieur Chow? My associates and I are very interested in them.
The hairpins. I don't know how it could have happened. I spent so much money on them. My family is. We now have a backlog of paid up. A big banquet is coming up in a few days. That's what the hairpins were for, too. But now that I've lost the hairpins.
Why does Paimon...
Would you really? I sent a.
Hold on. Don't run off like.
Huh? Well, I mean, sure, I have it right here.
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor. True. Though surely there must be a...
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay Mr. Crossell the original value of the hairpins as compensation for the loss. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account. And given the rarity of Smaragdus jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end up being significantly higher as a result.
Even higher? Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpins.
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Whichever way you look at it, we've...
Except that if we found the hairpins...
Please. However much it is, now that it's come...
Yes, legally speaking. So hold on a moment, Mr. Chow.
What did I feel? Well, my family has seen...
Smooth to the touch. No, it's nothing.
Can't beat the atmosphere.
Ah, Miss Yan. You lost them? Are you serious? Do you have any idea how expensive they were?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Truly I am. I'll pay the compensation as per our contract.
Mora, I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back.
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little... It was in fact genuine...
Of course. Genuine article guaranteed.
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market...
Thank you very much. How could she lose my...
Looks like I'll have to find some way to...
Please wait, Mr. Chow. It's not convenient.
Squall and Fury. Behold!
Miss Yenfei, what is this about? Are you here to tell—
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the Orin laid on those hairpins may not—
What do you mean? Are you implying that you already
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't run thankless, time-consuming errands for a living. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus jadeite is found deep underground and contains very concentrated elemental energy. If mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case. And in the worst case, they could even experience a dramatic change of personality. It most certainly would not be smooth to the touch. Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel unwell?
No, not at all. I felt perfectly fine the whole time. Not even the slightest bit unwell. I didn't feel anything special at all, in fact.
Now that is strange. I noticed earlier that there were elemental traces in Mr. Crossel's vicinity. If I've deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus jadeite in his possession.
If that's the case, we should go confront him
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would— and then he'd throw the Smaragdus jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hairpins do—
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be—
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of
Well then, since you're so experienced in dealing with—
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first—
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for It feels like Yanfei is even—
These are my formal terms of engagement. Any work commissioned but not bound by a contract cannot be
I understand. Then?
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. And I'll also need your signatures on pages 5.
This contract has so many pages!
All right, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're written in the contract.
I've had a read through.
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for now, no. Despite how intractable this I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask—
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus jadeite myself. Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not is also the idea of someone abusing— But again, let's not dwell on this. Ah, I've got it. If Mr. Crossell had his
This time. Why, hello there, honored customer.
No, nothing of this—
There's not... That was the first time. He was quite generous. Why, yeah.
Thank you, sir. Well—
Try your luck.
Follow me.
Huh? If my eyes don't— Yes! I've heard it said that—
A thin layer of separation—
If you must see for your—
Is that so, did you find anything? So they really—
There's nothing special to it. If these two stones, there may be only a sub— and I'm—
All right, let's focus.
But never mind.
Unusual actions have
Miss Yen.
If you could just confirm—
Yes.
Then I have no—
Of course.
Oh, I have this document. I wouldn't say that—
With this hard evidence to—
On the contrary, if you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry. Aha! Got it! See—
Well, that was quick.
Because lots of— As you know, Liyue— But the amendments made as such—
So you helped—
Yes, well, That's no obstacle because I've memorized all the legal code.
You memorized?
You sound surprised. Knowing the law in. Oh, this has nothing to do with.
Again with that cat.
Well, that's that.